Welcome to Hands-On Screens Off Science, brought to you by Nicole Ross and Karen Yee from the Center for Teaching and Learning at the Illinois Mathematics and Science Academy. In this video, we will provide an overview of our Family STEM Snack Box series and highlight their uses and applications. These lessons were developed in the spring of 2020 to provide K-12 educators and students a screen break by engaging in hands-on science explorations that could be performed at home with easy-to-obtain materials. While every student engages in the same activity, it can be scaffolded for various grade levels with different focus questions. The activities also integrate multiple scientific content areas and highlight science and engineering practices. The procedure for the activities are fairly straightforward, and we recommend students to record detailed observations and drawings as they are going through the activity. This will help them to answer the focus questions at the end, which we recommend answering using the claim, evidence, reasoning format. This means that the student responses should consist of a claim that answers the question, using evidence from their data, and their reasoning that involves a rule or scientific principle that describes why the evidence supports their claim. Let's take a closer look at one of the snack box activities, marbled paper chemistry. Here is a preview of the procedure. Flatten a pile of shaving cream on a tray and add 4 drops of food coloring to different areas. Drag a toothpick through the food coloring and shaving cream to create colored patterns. Gently place an index card on the shaving cream surface. After a couple of minutes, lift up the paper and scrape off any excess shaving cream. Finally, mix the leftover pile of colored shaving cream until it is one uniform color. Slowly apply drops of water to the tinted shaving cream. Now let's take a look at the differentiated focus questions for each grade band. For our lower elementary students, we focused on what do you notice and wonder questions such as these. What did you notice about how the food coloring spread out in shaving cream? Based on how the colored design was printed, what do you wonder about shaving cream and paper? Sketch what you think is going on between the food coloring, shaving cream, and paper in this activity. Upper elementary questions tied in properties of matter and water. Why do you think the colored design ended up getting printed onto the paper instead of staying on the shaving cream? Water is found in many of our foods. Other than being safe to eat, why do you think the dye we used is called food coloring? What types of substances mix together more easily? Less easily? Use drawings in your explanation. The middle school focus questions tie in more scientific vocabulary. Why do you think food coloring and shaving cream only mix together when stirred vigorously? What evidence did you observe that water behaves as a universal solvent? Draw and explain how hydrophobic and hydrophilic interactions are related to how the food coloring spreads out in various substances. The high school focus questions look at more complex vocabulary and concepts. Which of the substances in this activity would be considered amphipathic? Why is this useful? How does polarity explain how the design was printed onto the paper instead of staying on the shaving cream? Draw and explain how intermolecular forces are related to how the food coloring spreads out in various substances. As you can see, all questions focus on making observations, drawing connections, and thinking about why something occurs. Students also explore how various scientific concepts are related to properties of familiar household items. The snack box activities have accumulated approximately 4,000 downloads on Digital Commons. They have also been incorporated at a local high school during remote learning. Equity in education is an ongoing issue regardless of the learning constraints due to the current pandemic. The STEM snack boxes help address some of these inequities through encouraging scientific inquiry and observation using everyday materials. The STEM snack boxes can be used for science explorations at school or at home. Here are all of our snack box activities, which you can download for free at digitalcommons.imsa.edu/snackboxes. Please feel free to reach out to us at the Center for Teaching and Learning at the Illinois Mathematics and Science Academy. Thank you.